Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, and all the drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Florida Gators, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build up in the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. And if you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
Handoff running right. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They need a yard here in 3rd down to keep this opening drive going. Try and muscle for the first down. And the Trojans are looking to keep this drive going.
That's how you keep the opening drive alive right there. Good, hard, tough running to be able to pick up that first down in the 3rd down conversion.
And the Trojans lining up here on 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. And is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Gators. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only do they come up with this interception, but to take it into the end zone, they're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. USC offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job on the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. Snags a quick throw. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this 1st down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
A completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Escapes the pocket. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
He'll hand it off. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has of running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
And now the handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Throws to the tight end. And the ball is picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up. Here comes a handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, a nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Mistake for the defense makes it 1st down and 5. They'll run it here. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in the running game, both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here, and it's not going to change anytime soon.
That's he powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Chris, you don't see it often, but how much do I love seeing that fullback get a touchdown. He blocks all the time. They rarely give him a chance to get his hands on the ball, and when he does, he's rewarded with 6 points.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Florida 14, USC 0.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Trojans offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
And that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And it's complete downfield. He has first down yardage at the 46. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. Making people miss. And they're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter.
USC 0.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. So here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Trying to force a field goal attempt. Can he get there on the ground? Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And the Trojans will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. He's swarmed by the defense.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's swarmed by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The shovel pass complete.
Good job here by this defense of keeping him out of the end zone. Now we got a big decision here for this offense. 4th and goal. First half of a big playoff game. You're down. Do you cut into the lead and put 3 on the board, or do you get aggressive this close and go for the touchdown?
And that one's straight down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Gators offense retakes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Play action here on first down. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Pass caught out of the 20. Touchdown, Gators. Made the defense look slow that time. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side in that play?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
The extra point makes the lead 18 now. Now they get set to kick it away.
21, USC 3.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Play action fake. Looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So second down after the incompletion. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. And the Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up.
They're going to pick up the first down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great.
He's looking deep here. The QB throws his third pick of the day. He goes down quickly, but comes up with a nice interception. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. The Gators churn out another first down.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. But I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on an offensive line and their running back.
And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field, so let's check this call. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
The Gators will bring their punt team onto the field. That's the first punt today for the offense. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So we reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. USC offense back on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. He's running out of time here. Looks like he's going to run it. Football comes out. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
Well, anytime the quarterback takes off and improvises, there's always the risk that the ball goes on the ground. He does a nice job of going off script, trying to create to make something, anything happen, but he doesn't take care of the ball, and the defense does a nice job of swatting the ball away.
There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Peters. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. Man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Backed up this close to their end zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decided to take care of the football and look toward. He'll take a deep shot. And he's got it down there inside the 35. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Southern California.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense retakes the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. That's reeled in. It's Peters. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Trojans will kick it deep to begin the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. The Gators offense retakes the field. First play of the second half was a handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try and run it with the fullback. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Might have thought they could catch the defense off guard by running the fullback there, but they were all over it.
Yeah, that's a great job by this defense of just showing their instincts and awareness here. Like you said, not being fooled at all. They slip it to the fullback, and he doesn't get any yards at all. In fact, he goes backwards. Good job by the D.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Trojans offense is back out on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. They're going to run it. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker. It's a big pickup after the catch. More importantly, holds onto the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, Chris, that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throw him the ball again.
The 1st down pickup tackled at the 45.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
And the Trojans will line up on 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Will hand it off. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And the Trojans pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
Brings up second down.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Touchdown, SC. Still plenty of life left. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
PHC up and good. They trail by a touchdown, 24-17. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. And here's the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that previous play. Sticking with the running game. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. An explosive play. Big game. Spotted down near the 37.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Second down here. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Caught behind the line. It's Davis. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
On the third down, it's a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's going to take off. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Comes up with the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. A penalty backs him up. 1st and very long. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. It's incomplete. He was lucky to avoid a 4th interception in this game. 2nd down now.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Florida 27, USC 17.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Caught on the outside. It's Thomas.
Hey, the best thing that happens here, Chris, is he gets out of bounds. Gives the offense a chance to regroup, huddle up, make sure they have the right call here for this critical 4th down.
Long enough and good.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Florida offense retakes the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive and choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
What a game for this offense at the line of scrimmage. They've been able to enjoy really the tempo going their way because they've been able to run the football. This guy now has 98 yards rushing, a couple more, and he'll be in triple digits. What a great day for him.
On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground?
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Takes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Defense looking to keep the pressure on. Third down coming up. Quarterback drops back. He's going to pull it down and run. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Takes the handoff again. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, USC.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Gators offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. They're going to run it here. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up.
I mean, I don't know how he wasn't able to hold on to that football in the end zone. That's a touchdown. A great opportunity lost, but a lot of relief for this defense. When they get to film next week, you're going to want to know what happened. What was the breakdown that almost allowed that big play?
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and another incompletion. Gators will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. And the single back takes the handoff.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll hand it off. Some hard running there through a tackle. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. And the clock has stopped here as we've reached the final 2 minutes of play. Here we go. Third down and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And looking for a big play here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Oh, look out. The football is free. Runner falls on the football to prevent the turnover. That could have been disaster.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 24 seconds remaining. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. The pass rush closing in. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And a timeout taken by the offense. 18 seconds on the clock.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. And the offense will spend a timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock.
USC.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And there's the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. And now the defense steps in to call time with 10 seconds remaining on the clock.
Timeout, Florida.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. It's good. This playoff run continues with a kick for the ages. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.